Wir sind jetzt am ältesten Whiskyladen hier in der Region. Wo ich das erste Mal hier war, vor 30 Jahren, gab es den schon mal. Wir sehen hier den Royal Whisky Store. Und wenn man hier sieht, was noch schön der Laden ist, er hat noch schöne Geschäfte, Whiskys, schöne Abfüllungen. Ja, also hier in Royal Whiskys gibt es natürlich auch noch schöne andere Abfüllungen hier. Von Longmorn haben wir jetzt hier gesehen, Linkwood 1972, Longmorn 1958. Ja, da oben ist 1950 Macallan, 7.900 Pfund. Also das ist schon, wenn man jetzt den Kurs so anguckt, der Kurs liegt ja heute bei 1,2 in Euro umgerechnet. Ja, wir wissen, dass es eine Investition ist, wenn immer mehr Sammler hierher kommen. Wir haben heute schon über 20 Sammler getroffen. Und mittlerweile gibt es jetzt hier auf der Royal Mile 12 Whisky-Geschäfte. Vor 30 Jahren gab es halt wirklich nur hier die Royal Whisky Store. Und die machen das schon sehr lange und die haben natürlich auch lange und viele Whiskys hier im Angebot. Hallo, liebe Whisky-Freunde, wir sind jetzt heute in Edinburgh mit dem Whisky Heritage Center. Und was hier ganz neu ist von Clive White die Whisky-Kollektion. Wir sehen hier unglaublich 3.400 Flaschen und die Firma Diageo hat das Ganze hier aufgekauft. Ja, hier ist die Matilda, das ist unsere Führerin, die hat uns alles gezeigt hier heute über Whiskys. How many years you work here now?
I've been here for about 6 months. Very new still, yeah.
And you're really Scottish?
I'm from Wales, actually.
Oh, from Wales, okay. How many visitors we have here?
We have a lot. We run tours about every 15 minutes with 25 people on them. So in high season, quite a lot. In low season, still quite a few. Edinburgh is an international city after all, yeah.
And what's the price for entrance here?
So a silver tour is £21. That's where you get to try one whiskey. On a gold tour, you get 5 whiskies, and that is £34.
Oh, thank you very much. Good time. You have also whiskey in Wales, I know.
Yes, we have. We've got the Penderyn. Yeah, that's really lovely. That's not too far from where I'm from, actually. It's very cool.
Thank you very much for the invitation. Wenn man von der Roy mal runterkommt, direkt zur Princess Street, da gibt es hier die kleine Rose Street. Die läuft parallel zur Princess Street. Hier ist das Ausgeviertel. Hier gibt es unheimlich viele Bars und Restaurants. Und wir haben hier direkt an der schönen, ganz kleinen, schnucklichen Laden entdeckt. Das ist der Robert Graham. Und der Robert Graham, der macht schon lange hier mit Whisky und seine Familie, das ist 3. Generation, er kauft auch Single-Cask-Fässer und wir gehen da mal rein, wir haben da schon was entdeckt. Also es ist richtig schön, hier was zu entsehen. Und wenn man hier reinkommt, ist es wirklich schön zu sehen, was es hier gibt. Das ist also hier noch ein bisschen sehr klein, das Ganze. Wenn man die ganze Range anguckt und so weiter, hier ist zum Beispiel wunderschön seine Treasure Collection, eigene Single Cask Abfüllung. How many whiskies you have here?
Oh, we have about 150 different whiskies to choose from, with a selection of our own independent bottlings as well, exclusive to ourselves. So a nice little varied selection.
How old is this shop?
So the company as a whole has been on the go since 1874. We're actually coming up for our 150th anniversary next year. This specific shop has been here for about 15 years, and we also have a shop through in Glasgow and a shop down in Cambridge as well.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. Ja, Balmoral Hotel, Rocco Forte Hotel hier in Edinburgh, 1993 gebaut und Sean Connery, James Bond, ein echter Schotte, hat das Hotel damals eingeweiht. Da ist nämlich hier der Ross, ist der Chef hier, Chef an der Bar, Ross. Nice to have here.
Thank you.
How long is this bar now?
So this bar has been open for 9 years. I mean, of course, the hotel since 1902. But yeah, the whiskey bar for 9 years now. We're very proud of it. Different works with Gordon MacPhail initially when we opened, very heavy backing. Now a lot of William Grant's and Edrington. So yeah, it's a fantastic space. We have 7 tables and 400 single malts.
400 single malts, that's good.
It's not, you know, you have the best collection in Germany. We have one of the best collections in Scotland for sure. Yeah. Certainly for unique bottlings. You know, we try to focus on lots of single casks, lots of independent bottlings. When we have a good year, we have a lot of North American clientele, so Americans, Canadians. So we try to focus on offering them whiskies that they can only try here, whether it's an independent bottling or even official bottlings.
Oh, I see. What's that? It's a nice drum now.
It's not a bad dram. We have the Macallan 40 Red Collection. We're very, very proud. This is actually the only open bottle in Scotland apart from the one in the distillery.
Yeah.
This is our top whiskey in the bar. We have to have one crazy option.
Yeah.
This one here is our second bottle
Yeah.
at £750 for a measure. So this is by far and away the most expensive one we have, but it just shows how strong our partnerships are with other distilleries. As you've seen, the whiskey keeps outside as well.
Yeah. How is the system outside? It's you buy a bottle and deposit
Yeah,
it?
exactly. So this is what's called the Scotch Club. It is Scotland's most exclusive whisky club in collaboration with Macallan. It's a 3-year contract we have with Macallan, but it's so back and forth, we will definitely extend beyond that. It gives our guests and regular clientele an opportunity to buy some fantastic Macallan decanters, stuff like the Reflection and the number 6, the Macallan M, really special bottlings that aren't very easy to get if you're a member of the public. So they can come here, they can drink their whiskey with their business partners, with their family, and they get internal benefits. So when they stay in the hotel, they get 20% off the top suites in-house. So some people who visit regularly, they get to drink great whiskey and they get to save a little bit of money as well.
You have a lot of experience with whiskey industry. You worked before in a distillery or something?
I'm very, very lucky. I mean, I'm 24 years old, but I've worked in whiskey since I was 18.
He's 24.
So I know it's aged me terribly. I worked with the Malt Whisky Society. I worked here originally when I was 19, and I did work at the Glenturret distillery, which is a local one to Edinburgh. So I feel very lucky to have got that opportunity. It was actually through the pandemic, through COVID, when everybody was stuck at home, I got the opportunity to go to Glenturret. A distillery I didn't know an awful lot about at the time, but getting to work in a distillery, back from the 1830s, a small farm as it started, really amazing to get that opportunity. This here's the 24-year-old.
This one, we tried in Johnny Walker today at the bar.
Fantastic.
And the bottle is the price £350.
Yeah.
We buy it one. We must buy a bar for Switzerland, for the hotel, and then for Germany. Also it's a beautiful, it's a special edition, I think so.
This is the oldest bottling Glenturret have ever released.
Yeah.
Now, of course, we make about 2 million litres a year at Glenturret, but 1.8 million is sold to the blenders. Predominantly Dimple, very famous blend, and now it's one of the 4 corners of Johnny Walker. But this is the oldest one they've officially bottled, to my knowledge. But very different to the rest of their offerings. It's quite a heavy texture, quite full, very kind of cognac-like. So.
I think you're the only ambassador with a Michelin star restaurant in a visitor centre.
Yeah, Christian, that's right. We're the only distillery in the world that has a Michelin star. We're incredibly proud of the hard work and dedication that the entire team have put into getting this. And of course, we will hopefully achieve more in the future. And for me, it's just an incredible place to be. We're incredibly lucky.
How many whiskies in a portfolio in the moment from Glenturret for this year?
For the 2022 release, there were 7 whiskies in the release. Everything from a 7-year-old peat smoke up to the 30 years old, and we very recently released a 50 years old, which is the oldest liquid we've ever released from the distillery. And we've also had 2 of our decanter series that have been released thus far. So all incredibly exciting stuff.
What is your favourite?
It's a difficult question,
It's a
Christian.
budget question.
It depends what day of the week it is, I think. I mean, if you and I are going to sit here and have a whiskey, we might as well have some of the 30-year-old or the 25. We're in a special place, let's have a special dram. If I'm going to my friend's house, I'll take a bottle of Triple Wood or a bottle of 12 years old. They all go down with ease for the whiskey drinker.
You have many visitors from Germany or Switzerland here?
We do get quite a lot of visitors from Germany and Switzerland. It seems to be that Scotland is a popular destination on the whole for that part of the world. So it's always nice to see people coming from different places to spend time with us and our surroundings.
That's great. Thank you for the invitation.